Hi guys, part two. So part two is maintenance and your runners themselves. If you look at these runners, you do not want to be seeing leaves and mud and dirt and rubbish in there, and you do not want to be seeing that yellow stuff completely gone either, really. That yellow stuff is the factory wax. It's like a greasy wax, and it's a dry greasy wax. Now I clean mine quite a lot, so I use a spray grease, which you can see is a little bit sticky and wet. Not perfect, because a dry grease would be better. But the reason why I use that is because I'm always cleaning it. I hoover it out. And yeah, I generally maintain it, so I don't need to panic too much. But obviously, long term, things stick to this. Flies, grit and bugs. So it's not maybe the best stuff to use. But again, if this is dirty or too dry, your roof is going to struggle to open and close. Your roof is going to struggle to run and do the job it's meant to do. So make sure your channels are clear. Make sure you haven't got all the leaves and crap building up in there, because believe it or not, they do quite easily. So get a hoover in there. That's what I do. Don't use WD-40 on this stuff. You can use WD-40 for cleaning the seals and keeping them a little bit moist, because that stops the rattles as well. Half the rattles you get on these cars come from the seals being too dry. But don't spray WD-40 on there, because it'll almost dissolve that. So get something a bit better. Spray grease, spray wax, dry wax grease. There's loads of product on the market. Don't use something too thick, because it'll make it tough and slow. Don't use something too thin. Take some advice, do some Googling, get the right product in there. It makes a big difference. And again, obviously lube the wind deflector. Make sure that's nice and free and springy. It works on a sprung system. If yours is not pinging like that, maybe you've got a problem there straight away. Also, good opportunity while you're here to wipe under there, keep that clean. And also, I always run a little oily finger under there, because that's where the roof sits up against. You can sometimes get that sort of creaky, screechy noises that are not very nice, and funny noises like that, and it's where the glass is rubbing together and stuff. Shouldn't get too much of that really, unless the roof is loose. But there you go, that's part two, cleaning and checking your runners. Back in a minute with part three.